In the hush of a glutinous forested breath, where birch trees cradle the wind's secrets, we arrived at a sacred mosaic of memory, St. Nicholas Cemetery. Here the earth wears its history in hues of reverence: crimson, turquoise, ochre. Each spirit house a prayer painted in wood.
We just made another stop, so let's go and see.
Nestled at the edge of a quiet boreal forest, the St. Nicholas Orthodox Cemetery in Eklutna is a sacred tapestry of color, culture, and continuity. The St. Nicholas Orthodox Cemetery in Eklutna, Alaska, is one of the oldest and most culturally significant burial sites in the Anchorage area. Dozens of small, hand-painted spirit houses, each one a miniature shrine, dot the mossy ground like prayerful lanterns. Their vibrant reds, blues, and yellows stand in gentle contrast to the weathered white crosses that rise beside them, symbols of Russian Christian faith rooted in the soil of Denayina Athabaskan tradition. The cemetery is a part of the Russian Orthodox mission system, established in Alaska during the late 1700s, when Russian settlers and missionaries began converting Alaskan natives to Christianity. The cemetery itself dates back to around 1650, making it one of the oldest known historical sites in the Anchorage region. When Russian missionaries arrived in the 1800s, they introduced Orthodox Christianity to the Denayina people. But instead of erasing native customs, the two belief systems intertwined. The result? A cemetery where Orthodox crosses stand beside colorful spirit houses, small wooden structures built by families to honor the souls of their loved ones. More than 100 brightly colored spirit houses, small wooden structures placed over graves, represent a traditional Denayina practice. These houses are painted in clan-specific colors and styles, symbolizing the soul's journey and social status. These spirit houses are not graves in the Western sense. They are homes for the spirit, painted in vibrant colors and placed over the burial site. This is not a place of sorrow, but of spiritual harmony. The cemetery reflects a rare and beautiful fusion where indigenous beliefs and Orthodox Christianity coexist, not in conflict, but in communion. Each grave tells a story not just of a life, but of people who adapted, endured, and honored both of their heritage and their faith. The old log church, built in 1894, leans slightly with age, its wooden beams soaked in a century of prayers and snowfall. It is the oldest standing structure in the Anchorage area, a humble sentinel watching over generations of ancestors. In this quiet corner of Alaska, the past is not buried, it blooms. And as the sun spills gold across the spirit houses, we whisper our gratitude to those who came before and carry their stories forward. And so we leave this forest of memory where spirit houses bloom like whispered hymns and crosses lean into the wind like old storytellers. Here the past is not silent. It sings in color, carved in reverence, held in the hush of birch and sky.